John sending the executioner into the ring as he picks up the bits and pieces belonging to Abdullah the Butcher. Oh, it's Larry O'Day rammed heavily into the turnbuckle. In goes Abdullah, he's a cannibal as he goes in, fighting at Larry O'Day. O'Day's in trouble here. As you notice, Abdullah has kept him right over near Big Bad John in his corner. Larry O'Day is locked in the corner by Abdullah. The count's applied by referee, but he stops his reaction. Look at those eyes, that face, the vagueness. The shriek of a pig echoing across the studio from Abdullah the Butcher. Oh, Larry O'Day heavily onto the top rope. That's one way, chop the wind supply, and that's where O'Day started. But it's the heavy weight of Abdullah, 23 stone, falling on Larry O'Day and forcing him to the ropes. Oh, sent O'Day flying on the floor and goes out after him as Big Bad John stands back. Back right in the ring straight away, and I don't think he even understands English Abdullah the Butcher. Oh, standing wrist lock from O'Day, and O'Day coming back on Abdullah, kicking him heavily to the side, but Abdullah grabbed it. Oh, it's a possum stomp from O'Day. And look at the reaction from Abdullah as the bells are ringing and the cymbals are clanging in his head. Whichever's in there. Oh, O'Day's coming at Abdullah's own game and going for the throat for a choke. And then from a wrist lock, it's a beautiful whip. Look at him. Wow. The whole ring moved about 3 inches. The steel ring. O'Day went for a heel, goes for a front kick. But Abdullah, agile on his feet, moves right out of the way and falling right on his chin. Larry O'Day, and O'Day in trouble. Picked up by Abdullah. Hip throws over the top. Goes back, and look out, Larry O'Day. Oh, down comes the axe straight across the side of the head, 2, 3, and Larry O'Day knocked to submission.
Pinfall roughs him up quite a bit using knee lifts. Now he's pulling the hair of Mark Lowen. Mark Lowen wants to do a little bit of wrestling in there, but Pinfold is starting right in with the rough tactics. Side headlock by Mark Lowen. Pinfold punching. Mark is trying to do some wrestling. Now he comes back strong. He's throwing punches. He picks him up. A tremendous body slam. Again, a big body slam by Mark Lowen. A kick in the chest. And say that pinfold started the rough stuff. But Mark coming back in a hurry. Into the rope. Oh, man, he caught him in a sleeper hold. And look at the way Mark Lowen uses this sleeper. Slowly but surely, pinfold. Pinfold hits the mat, and Mark has defeated him with the sleeper hold. Alan Pinfold is out cold. He is out cold. What a sleeper. Fans, I've never seen a sleeper hold applied in the manner in which Mark Lowen did it. Mark Lowen attempting to bring him to. Man, he really put that sleeper hold on. Here's Mark Lowen, the great gentleman wrestler. And he's bringing Alan over to the center of the ring, to the edge of the ring. Alan is out cold. I mean, he is out. Mark Lowen is picking him up. And the great man that he is, he's carrying him right out of the arena. You know, ladies and gentlemen, Mark Lowen applies the sleeper hold better than anyone else I've ever seen. He is, without a doubt, the outstanding exponent of the sleeper hold. Now he has Alan out. I'm wondering if we can get Mark Lowen back here. Ladies and gentlemen, here he is, the great Mark Lowen. There is definitely an art to using the sleeper hold, and quite a number of wrestlers have used it and used it successfully, but the mat experts throughout the world say that the sleeper hold that you use is without a doubt the greatest. I know it took you long years of development. You're just not something you can just do right away.
Well, I sure don't like to go into it the way I did. Being my first time on television, I wanted to show some wrestling, and this is the way I like to wrestle, scientifically. And this guy bored into me, started pulling on my eyes. As you saw him, very important thing, we're only blessed with two, and I certainly, Mr. Maneker, didn't want to lose one. So therefore, I just had to knock the daylights out of him.
You didn't want to waste any time, did you, after he did that?
Well, I clamped it on him, and when I did, I caught part of his chin in there, which is a more vicious way to apply it. This way, when you cut the blood supply to the brain, it's a little harder to get it flowing again. That's why I wanted to get him out of here as soon as possible, because I think I really hurt him, which I don't like to do. I don't like to hurt anybody. I don't think it's necessary. When you try to win a match, you try to pin a man or put him to sleep or whatever your hold is that you perfect and use, and I like to use it like a gentleman. But when he went beyond the limits by attacking my eyes, so I had to...
Well, you are a great gentleman as well as a great wrestler. Now, Mark, I know that you've been in Australia just a short time. Is it possible that in the few days you're here that you have formed any impression at all about Australia?
Well, I certainly have. I had been told by a wrestler who was a favorite of mine, who I admire very much, Tex McKenzie, who I met in the San Francisco airport upon departing, and he told me that the people in Australia were fine. Well, I have more to say about that than he does. I find them the most warmest and sincere people, and I'm really enjoying myself. I haven't seen too much yet, but going to go get out and really look it over, and who knows, I might become an Australian.
Yeah, thank you very much, Mark.
1, 2, but only the count of two. Neither one will give an inch. The most savage match I have ever seen. First one on top and then the other, worthy of the gladiators of ancient Greece and ancient Rome. What a battle, what a war. Spiros Orien's got him in a whip. He whips him into the turnbuckle and catches him. Don't forget, Abdullah the Butcher has not had the advantage of the middle rope. It was removed under orders of the National Wrestling Alliance because the Butcher's axe from the middle rope is illegal in 17 countries. And a capacity crowd here at Festival Hall in Melbourne, Australia, are cheering on the Golden Greek. But Abdullah the Butcher lets him have one right in the breadbasket. As I told you, first one and then the other. It is amazing to me, giving away that much weight. Look at that headbutt by Abdullah the Butcher, and another one, and another one. He could crack his skull with it. But Spiros takes it and then comes back for more. I've never seen anything like it. This could be it. 1, 2, but look at the fighting heart of the Greek. And the fans at Festival Hall are literally going wild. Believe me, he comes up with a knee lift. A headbutt to the side of the head. Abdullah the Butcher on top. A rolling bill drops him. He comes down with the Butcher's axe. But his legs are outside the rope, and he cannot get a fall. Eddie Swan says no, his feet are outside the rope. On the bottom strand of the rope, the middle strand having been removed, as we told you. Spiros is pulling himself up. I don't see how anybody could take the punishment of both of these men. Headbutts again. More headbutts. He hits him with a headbutt again. He's got him in a headlock. And down goes Spiros Orien. Eddie Swan watching very closely. But he won't give up. He comes in with a side headlock on Abdullah the Butcher. He's got a side headlock on Abdullah the Butcher. Abdullah the Butcher throws Spiros Orien into the referee, Eddie Swan. And Eddie Swan goes down. Spiros trying to get up to his feet. He does get up to his feet. And, oh, I don't believe it. Big Bad John has thrown a chair into the ring. But he's not going to use it. He's going to use the Butcher's axe from up there on the chair. He used the chair, and Eddie Swan says it. He goes over. He's waved his hands. He's giving the instructions to the ring announcer, Paul Jennings, to wait for the announcement. The referee has awarded the match to Spiros Orien, the winner, and Oscar Ames.